All right, thanks, Carly. In Clark County, Evergreen School District, kindergartners and first grade students are returning now for a second week of in-person learning.
Today, second and third grade students also begin in-class instruction twice a week. Joining us live now from the Evergreen School District is Gail Spoler. So good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good
First off,
morning.
let's check in on week one. How did the first week go?
Again, we were remarkably pleased with how our kindergarten and first graders handled being back in school. Our kindergartners had been back in several hours a week, twice a week since September, but this was a long day for them, and it included lunch and all of those. And then, of course, for our first graders, they were delighted to come back and see their teachers in person and their classmates and be back in school.
Oh, I can imagine. So what types of responses are you getting from parents and from teachers?
So, again, the students did remarkably well. They kept their masks on. They understood social distancing. They understood the hand washing. And that was, the first day. We got that out of the way. And then they really dug in and they really started working on what we wanted them to do, which was dig into that academic work, start interacting with their classmates in more real time, and just get back to being kids in school.
I can imagine it's a mixture of, relief and excitement for parents to be able to go back to the classroom, and also a little bit of nerves. I mean, what happens if there is an outbreak? How are you tracing things right now?
So we have very strict protocols that Clark County Public Health has worked with all of the school districts here in Clark County with. And so we have teams, we have people specialized in each of our buildings, from everything from how the buildings are sanitized and all of the PPE, as well as ascertaining if children are well, if they start feeling ill, as well as the staff members. And so we have a really comprehensive kind of checklist on each of those kind of sets of things, both the physical as well as what's going on in the facility. So we feel like we're as prepared as we can be.
Yeah, as a parent of kids that are not in a district that's back yet, I'm over here going, what are you doing that's allowing the kids to go back, and what should my district be doing? I mean, what is kind of setting you guys apart?
Again, I think it's the cooperation that we have with Clark County Public Health and all of the other school districts. We aren't alone in Clark County as far as bringing students back. And I think that by working together, sharing that information, working really closely with Clark County Public Health, and interpreting what Governor Inslee has asked school districts in the state to do as well, we're starting to see that we can bring kids back safely. And as the numbers hopefully continue to go down, we'll be able to bring more and more. Our goal is, well, of course, by February 1st, we'll have our elementary students back in, and then we'll watch the numbers. And as soon as those numbers allow, we'll get our middle school students back in, as well as our high school students.
All right. Well, Gail, thank you so much for joining us with an update this morning, and best of luck for the rest of the school year.
We're excited. Thank you.
Yeah, it is 7:22 on this Monday morning. AM Extra just getting started here, so stick around. Coming up, does money buy happiness?
I would say yes. Research